YouTube's a really funny environment at the minute, and if you're not careful, it will really pollute your brain. I used to struggle with it at first when the abuse used to come. 5 years ago, um, 5 years ago this week actually, I was about 2 weeks off from having my first book, and nobody knew me. Nobody knew me. Only the people who liked me or didn't like me in life. Now, fast forward 5 years later, um, 20, 20 plus books, uh, several documentaries, and everyone's got an opinion of me that I don't know them. I was in Newcastle the other week with Neil Booth, and someone come up and he was like, "I know you," blah blah blah. Had an opinion straight away. So as I said, I used to really struggle with it, and I've had many conversations with like proper. I mean, listen, I'm only kind of slightly known in Middlesbrough, but I've had proper conversations with like really famous people like Josh Warrington, Alex Reid, Martin O'Neill, and I said, "How do you deal with it?" You know, like James English. I mean, James gets it, and he's quite well. He's a good-looking guy, and if he gets it, who's handsome and tanned, what hope is there for the rest of us? And I had a particularly bad night last night. I was quite restless, couldn't sleep, turning the phone on, off, watching telly, and struggling. And as you do, we always kind of go from app to app, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, um, and I seen someone was having a go at Paul Venice, some channel having a go at him, basically saying he was pushing God on him. Excuse me. Anyway, and I seen Paul had responded, and I've done lots of books now with people, some proper names, your Roy Shaws, your Lee Duffys, your Paul Sykes, your Dominic Neguses. Obviously I done Paul Venice's as well, and Paul's probably would be a really dangerous guy to have a roll on the floor with. I could think of a lot of better people to want to get into a fight with than Paul Venice. And but what I admire about him, what I like about him, is he's not like that. Now, I've had a few situations with Paul where I've had arguments with him, and I've been a total dick, and I've been the one to blame and been out of order. And a couple of hours later, I've had to say sorry. And don't get me wrong, I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't think of anyone worse to upset, but that would only happen if you'd done something to his family or his wife and kids, and like the normal man. But you could do anything to him. And Paul, what I like about Paul Venice, someone was having a go at him, and he said, "You know what? That's your opinion, and I respect it." And you see all the bullshit on YouTube lately, all back and forth, supposedly. All these fucking stupid old has-been gangsters going to the police. I know that personally because one went to the police on me, made a statement on me, which I've showed a lot of people. Obviously, I was proved innocent. So what I want to say on the subject of that is, right, I can't stop people out there talking about me. But what I will say is, anyone who's heard any bad stuff about me, if you message me directly on Twitter at JamieBoyle10, I have court documents. This is not, listen, message me and I will send you 1, 2, 3, on one situation, I've got 2 documents. I've been dismissed twice. So these people out there saying, "Oh, is it sued?" and is it? I can send you court factual documents to prove what these people are saying is complete and utter bullshit, and they know it's bullshit. But I can't stop them. So what I am going to choose from this day forward is not to look at it. There's a handful of channels on YouTube I particularly enjoy, and I get a lot of. I get something back from Danny Christie's, Paul Venice's, James English, Sean Atwood, Jimmy O, Jack the Ripper Tours, Anne Droyne. I think, apologies, Anne, if you're watching, I've got that name wrong. Making Gains. For various reasons, I like to learn. I like to be humour. There's certain different things I get from. But there's channels out there that are supposed to be godly people. They just bully people, complete and utter bully people with lies. Now listen, if you think I'm lying about anything I've just said, message me at Jamie Boyle 10 and I will show you 1, 2, 3 separate 3 separate incidents regarding all these people going to sue me and they're taking me to court. I can prove to you 100% on my son's life. Anyone who knows me knows I would die for my son. So I can send you that. If you message me on Twitter at Jamie Boyle 10, I will send you court documents to prove that I have officially 100% been dismissed. But from this day onwards, I'm not going to look because I'm polluting my mind. I'm polluting my mind and I can't sleep at night, and I'm sat with the rosary in my hand. That's why I got that on. And I'm letting myself get stressed out by absolute... Oh, Blink McDonald from YouTube. I like him as well. Great guy. I like watching his channel. I like to learn a bit about the Glasgow social history, if you like. But yeah, I refuse to pollute my mind. You wouldn't let an asshole come in and live in your house, and I can't stop these stupid bullshitters talking about me, trying to ruin my reputation. But what I can do is send these court documents to Waterstones in the courts and send the videos of harassment to the courts and say, look, this is what's happening. And I have done that, and this is why I've been dismissed. So last time I'm going to say anything other than this is, if you message me at Jamie Boyle 10, I will send you 3 separate incidents to prove I've been dismissed, and all this is complete farcical tall stories. But yeah, it's got, my anxiety's got bad, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to refuse to watch it. So from this day onwards, I don't want to know. At the end of this year, I will have 26 books out. And there will become a point when I have 30 books out, 40 books out, 50 books out, God sparing 100 books. So the hate and the negativity is only going to rise. It doesn't matter if I support 50 charities like I do. Not 50, but certainly quite a few. That can be checked out as well. So I'm always going to have haters. I'm always going to have people who've got nothing going for them, sat on the channel, talking bullshit, still thinking they've got hair, telling the people that they've got a film coming out. Listen, the people close to me, like your Richie Horsleys, your Paul Venice's, your Neil Boos, have all seen these statements. Jamie Boyle dismissed, right? They've seen them. And if you message me on Twitter at Jamie Boyle 10, I promise that I will send you court documents. But from this moment onwards, I'm not engaging. and I don't care. So there could be videos about me tonight saying I'm a nonce, I'm a grass, I'm into rent boys. What are the other ones? I'm a cross dresser. Just total. I haven't got time to go around answering. And I've learned a lot from people. I mean, one guy who I really, really like and I've got a lot of love for, and I've learned a lot from him, is Alex Reid. And he has had the worst kind of things. I mean, I've had a snippet. I'm a nobody. But that guy has been in the spotlight from 2009, and he's woke up, and when the days of the news of the world, he's been on the front page, scandal, this guy. And listen, I spent a bit of time with Alex in the summer, and I met him, and we had a drink, and we always talk. And when I met him, I thought, fucking hell, what a big man you are. Very impressive, thick neck. He hasn't got a bit of fat on him. His body goes up like a wedge. And when you see him, really good looking guy, massive hands, big hammer hands, very good looking guy, but you can see he's had the broken nose, he's had kickboxer's ears. I'm going to send you this, Alex, so I'm not having a go at you. I'm saying you're handsome as fuck, you're my good friend, but this man, right, can fight like the devil. Paul Venice, do you know what? I'm not familiar with him now. I often send him videos. I'm not familiar with him. I could probably have a homosexual pass at him and I'm his mate the next day. I've sent him pictures of my cock in the bath, just having a banter because I love him and he gets me and he gets my weirdness. There's no more layers to me and Paul Venice because he gets me and he knows I'd do anything for him. And he knows I've got a good heart and I'm a bit strange, but I'm genuine and he trusts me with his life and vice versa. But Paul Venice doesn't need to bullshit. He walks a walk and he can talk the talk. So these stupid people who sit on the channel all day bullying people, telling lies, right? Which they know the lies, and anyone who wants to message me, I will prove the lies, right? I have been dismissed. There's no more nothing. And as I said, message me on Twitter at JamieBoyle10 and I will send you all the proof. But these people are sat there still thinking they're important, using my name, or I'm referred to now as the author, the fake author. Now, I'm known as do you know Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince? I'm quite honoured with that. The fake author. I'm the most prolific author in Great Britain. That might sound a bit cringy, but I've done 19 books in 4 weeks to the very week. I spoke to someone, I spoke to Steve Rafe about a year or something back, and he said to me, do you know something? Check that out. That might be a record. So and these people are like, oh, I can't do these books. They're not, they're not well done. Listen, 10 of them are Amazon bestsellers. When you work 7 days a week, 10-hour days like I do, you can do anything. And I'm focused, and my addictions once over were bad things. There were bad things like crack cocaine and prescription drugs and drinking many, many years ago. Yeah, that's just part of my history and I can't change nothing. I don't really like talking about it. But if you come out and you admit these things, then they can be used against you. So 20 years ago, I had 6 months of being involved with things I'm not proud of, and it's the past, and that's that. But what I am involved with now is writing and work, and I'm a workaholic, and I work 7 days a week, so that's my addiction. So I'm involved with good people and work, and I'm involved with so many different things, and every one has a positive effect. But of course, with anything in life worth doing, you're going to get haters. And Malcolm X says, show me a man who's got no haters and I'll show you no success. So I have a lot of people who have this opinion of me and they've never met me. So from this day forward, what I'm going to choose, no matter what, no matter how bad it is, I am not going to look at it. And I am not, so, for anyone out there who doesn't like me because I've got a dodgy haircut, or who thinks I'm a fat lesbian who look like I've just walked off a set of Prisoner Cell Book H. That is true, by the way. I like that one. Yeah, I do like that one. These days I'm getting called, I had it last night, someone on Alex Reid's page, he's a double of Ricky Gervais, and what the trolls call me now is I'm a pound sign Ricky Gervais, and I do like that. And Ricky Gervais has acknowledged, I spoke to him a couple of times over the years on Twitter. So I've had the worst kind of things. With Alan Thompson now, I'm getting it from the Rangers fans, calling me a fat Fenian. Now, a Fenian means a Roman Catholic of Irish descent, which is what I am. So listen, you're always going to get it. If you click on Mother Teresa's videos or little fluffy chickens and little elephants, there's going to be negativity. So, 6 years ago, I started suffering from anxiety and I got it really bad. And it started affecting my life. I started looking like I was on drugs. I started my breathing, I couldn't relax. And that was all. And I have good days and bad days. But do you know what? From this moment onwards, I feel like a weight's being lifted because I've never really spoke. And I'm going to be on 1 or 2 podcasts lately, openly talking about it, about some of the things I've been involved with, lots of different prisons. Listen, I was a nobody, but listen, I'm not trying to say I was a complete little nobody. But win, lose, or draw, I could have a fight, and I wasn't scared. But what I choose to do now is in the last 12 months, I spoke with people like Stan Collymore, John Hartson, and Martin O'Neill about open negotiations about a book. So recently, or in the last couple of years, I've had offers to go and have fights with people by old age pensioners who should know better. And young teenagers, 10 stone dripping wet. Now, if I go and act on that, win, lose or draw, if I win, Jamie Boyle is going beating old age pensioners or young kids up. And if I lose, I'm never going to live it down with the embarrassment. So, what I can choose to do is, under no circumstances can I act. I just walk away and just say, God bless you, as Paul Venice would say. And I'm still learning. But yeah, it's not going to happen overnight. But yeah, all I will say is, you've all heard the bullshit. You've all heard the things which has been said about me. So if you would like to message me on Twitter, I will happily send you the court documents. It's not made up, right? You see the references, and these are official facts, and that's all I'm going to say on it. So I'm not going to get myself stressed anymore. I'm not going to get myself down and depressed because I'm ravaged with mental illnesses. I've never openly admitted that before. I've always tried to play it down. I'm on tablets that would knock a horse out. 2016, I was seeing things, and I have this black dog which I just have to learn to live with, and I have good days and I have bad days. But I'm I have the correct term for it is I don't really want to go into it, but it's a kind of personality disorder. And one of the side effects is I see things which aren't there. But one of the good things I see is I notice everything. I'm aware of everything. And like people with autism, I have a good memory, and I'm very, very aware of what people have on, and I'm very switched on. And sometimes people don't think I see things, but I do. And that's one of the things of the personality disorder that I have. Anyway, right. So all the best people in life are mad. We're all slightly not quite right. But who wants to be normal? So I want to send this message out to anyone struggling. I am absolutely batshit crazy, but 94% of the time, I manage to get on with my life. And the boxer, Gary Sykes, come to stay with me a couple of years back. And he said, "You know what, Jamie? I can't believe it because you're always happy. But do you know what? My bad bouts and my bad episodes, I'm in bed, locked away. So I know how to deal with it. I know how to deal with the black dog. But as I said, I can't stop people talking lies on the internet. But what I'm going to do from this day forward is I'm going to choose not to watch it. So if I comment on your channel, be blessed, you're blessed, because I refused to let anyone walk through my mind with muddy feet. So this is probably the only time I'm going to address them silly bastards. And as I said, I've got an open invitation. If anyone wants to see the proof, please message me and I will happily send it to you. So other than that, I'm going to have a good weekend with my beloved son. I'm going to speak to my close friends. And I'm going to watch a Josh Taylor fight tonight. So thank you so much for your support of this channel. Listen, I have good days and I have bad days. I do have bad anxiety. I'm working on it. I'm at the doctor's on March the 15th because I did have it cured for 3 weeks and it's gone back over. So I need a new strength of steroid. But I did talk to Paul Venice the other day or yesterday. He said, "You know what, Jamie, you need to be open about things because people have only heard about the bullshit." I don't want to bang on about it, but I'm the only author who pays charities left, right and centre. Bradley Lowry Foundation, myself and Paul Venice, we're going to start this Vienna's Voice, the Frankie Lee Boo Fund. Listen, I'm not doing it, but facts of the matter are, there's about $4,000 for a little boy who's lost his dad. Neil Booth will tell you that. So I'm making a difference. My work's making a difference, but I don't want to make a song and dance about it. But I have these people out there telling lies about me left, right, and centre, and it's wrong. So it's about time I started telling the truth. But anyway, big shout out to Paul Venice, Danny Christie, Androin, making gains, James English, Sean Atwood, Jimmy O, Jack the Ripper Tours, anyone else I can't think of. I'm very, very careful of what I allow in my mind. So if I do watch you and I do interact with you quite a lot, I'm very sorry. I took a lot of punches to my youth. Yeah, I know I don't look it because I've had my nose rebuilt a couple of years back. But yeah, I'm quite forgetful. But big love to them people, and do not believe the bullshit. And thank you so much for your interest and support. God bless and have a great weekend. Thank you all.